78% of seniors are using sleep medications, but the real trigger is a mineral that's not under your pillow. The path to reclaiming your sleep tonight is right here. It's 3 a.m. and once again you're wide awake. The ceiling has become all too familiar as you lie there, exhausted but unable to drift back to sleep. The frustrating cycle of fitful nights and drowsy days has become your new normal. And you're not alone. This silent epidemic affects nearly 70% of adults over 65. The consequences reach far beyond simple tiredness. Chronic sleep deprivation in seniors has been linked to accelerated cognitive decline, weakened immune function, increased fall risk, and even higher rates of cardiovascular disease. It's a serious health concern that diminishes quality of life and threatens independence. Yet most healthcare providers treat it as an inevitable part of aging, rather than a solvable problem. Most doctors are quick to reach for their prescription pad. Try this sleeping pill, they say. It should help you get some rest. But what they don't tell you is that these medications are treating the symptom, not the cause. They're placing a bandage over a deeper issue that continues to grow worse over time. Many seniors find themselves taking increasingly higher doses as their bodies build tolerance, trapping them in a cycle of dependency with diminishing returns. What's more concerning is that these sleep medications come with serious risks for seniors. Increased fall risk, memory problems, and even dependency issues that can worsen over time. The American Geriatric Society has actually placed many common sleep medications on their Beers criteria, a list of drugs that should be avoided or used with caution in older adults due to their risk profile. Yet doctors continue prescribing them because they're rarely trained to look for the real root cause.
I'm Dr.
Rachel Thompson, and for over 25 years, I've specialized in natural health solutions for aging adults. I've helped thousands of seniors reclaim their deep, restorative sleep without resorting to habit-forming medications or dangerous sedatives. My approach isn't about masking symptoms or accepting decline. It's about identifying and addressing the underlying causes of sleep disruption at their source. Today, I'm going to share what might be the most overlooked cause of senior sleep problems, and the simple natural solution that has transformed my patients' lives. This isn't speculation or anecdotal evidence. It's backed by rigorous scientific research, yet remains surprisingly absent from most conventional medical practices. Before I reveal this sleep secret, I'd like to invite you to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell. Each week, we share evidence-based natural solutions for the health challenges that matter most to seniors. And if you're struggling with sleep issues right now, type insomnia in the comments below. I read every comment and want to understand your specific situation. Now let's get to the heart of the senior sleep crisis. What most doctors miss is that senior insomnia often isn't about stress, or aging brains, or even those afternoon naps. For a surprisingly large percentage of older adults, chronic sleep disruption stems from a silent deficiency that grows more common with each passing year. Magnesium deficiency. Magnesium is often called nature's relaxation mineral, and for good reason. It plays a crucial role in over 300 enzymatic reactions in your body, many of which directly impact your ability to fall asleep and stay asleep. It helps regulate your body's stress response system and acts as a natural sedative, calming your nervous system and preparing your body for deep sleep. At a molecular level, magnesium binds to GABA receptors in your brain, the same receptors targeted by sleep medications like Ambien and Lunesta. The difference is that while medications forcibly activate these receptors, magnesium helps restore your body's natural ability to activate them on its own. It's the difference between temporarily forcing a process and actually healing the system that manages that process. Magnesium also regulates melatonin production and transport, helping maintain your circadian rhythm, that internal clock that tells your body when to sleep and when to wake. Without sufficient magnesium, this delicate timing system becomes disrupted, leading to those frustrating 3 a.m. awakenings that so many seniors experience. But here's the problem. As we age, our magnesium levels naturally decline. Research shows that nearly 80% of seniors are magnesium deficient, yet less than 15% are ever tested for this critical mineral. Food processing removes magnesium from our diets, many medications deplete it further, and our aging digestive systems become less efficient at absorbing what little we do consume. Common medications prescribed to seniors are particular culprits in magnesium depletion: diuretics for blood pressure, proton pump inhibitors for acid reflux, and certain antibiotics all significantly reduce magnesium levels. If you're taking any of these medications, your risk of deficiency is even higher than the average senior. This creates the perfect storm for sleep disruption. Without adequate magnesium, your nervous system remains in a state of heightened alertness. Your muscles can't fully relax. Your brain can't downshift into the deeper stages of sleep. And the result? You spend hours staring at the ceiling, wondering why you can't just drift off like you used to. A groundbreaking study published in the Journal of Research in Medical Sciences found that magnesium supplementation significantly improved sleep quality, sleep duration, and reduced early morning awakening in elderly participants suffering from insomnia. The researchers noted that magnesium appears to enhance the function of GABA, the primary sleep-inducing neurotransmitter in the brain. What was particularly remarkable about this study was the speed at which participants saw improvements. Within just 1 week, objective sleep measures began to improve. By 8 weeks, participants were experiencing significantly longer total sleep time, higher sleep efficiency, and fewer early morning awakenings. But even more revealing was a study from the Edinburgh Sleep Center, which found that magnesium deficiency altered circadian rhythm expression, essentially throwing off your body's internal clock. This explains why so many seniors find themselves wide awake at 3 a.m., even when they're physically exhausted. Without sufficient magnesium, your body loses its ability to maintain proper sleep timing. Let me tell you about Margaret, a 73-year-old patient who came to me after 3 years of severe insomnia. She'd tried everything: prescription sleep aids, melatonin, even expensive sleep clinics. Nothing provided lasting relief. Her sleep medications helped her fall asleep, but she'd invariably wake around 2 a.m., unable to return to slumber until dawn was breaking. The toll on her quality of life was immense. Her memory was suffering, her energy was depleted, and she'd begun to withdraw from social activities she once enjoyed because she was simply too exhausted to participate. Her primary care physician had essentially told her to accept this as her new normal as she aged. When I tested her magnesium levels, the results were clear. She was severely deficient. We started her on a specific form of magnesium, I'll tell you exactly which one shortly, and implemented a simple evening routine to maximize its effectiveness. Within just 1 week, Margaret noticed she was sleeping longer stretches without waking. By week 3, she was sleeping 6 to 7 hours consecutively, something she hadn't experienced in years. "It's like someone finally turned off the switch in my brain," she told me. "I feel like myself again." Her brain fog lifted, her energy returned, and she was able to gradually wean off her sleep medications under her doctor's supervision. Margaret's story isn't unique. I've seen this transformation hundreds of times in my practice. But not all magnesium is created equal. And this is where most people go wrong when trying to address this deficiency. There are many forms of magnesium on the market, but for sleep improvement, certain types work significantly better than others. The key is to choose forms that can effectively cross the blood-brain barrier and promote neurological calm. Magnesium glycinate is the form I most often recommend for sleep issues. It combines magnesium with glycine, an amino acid that itself has calming, sleep-promoting properties. This form is gentle on the stomach and won't cause the digestive discomfort that some other forms might trigger. The glycine component also supports deeper REM sleep, which is often compromised in aging adults. In clinical studies, magnesium glycinate has shown superior absorption compared to more common forms like magnesium oxide, which is poorly absorbed and often causes digestive discomfort. The improved bioavailability means you need less to achieve therapeutic effects, reducing the risk of digestive side effects. Magnesium threonate is another excellent option, especially for seniors experiencing both sleep and cognitive issues. Research suggests this form may be particularly effective at penetrating brain cell membranes and enhancing learning and memory functions alongside sleep benefits. A 2010 study in the journal Neuron found that this form of magnesium actually improved synaptic plasticity and cognitive function in aging adults. For those who struggle with muscle cramps or restless legs that disrupt sleep, extremely common in seniors, magnesium malate provides dual benefits, addressing both neurological and muscular aspects of sleep disruption. The malic acid component supports energy production at the cellular level, while the magnesium relaxes muscle tissue. What you want to avoid is magnesium oxide, the most common and least expensive form found in many supplements. Despite containing a high percentage of elemental magnesium by weight, its poor absorption, as low as 4%, makes it largely ineffective for addressing neurological symptoms like sleep disruption. It's primarily a laxative, which may actually disrupt sleep further by causing nighttime bathroom trips. The dosage is equally important. Most seniors benefit from 300 to 400 milligrams of elemental magnesium daily, but this should be gradually built up to avoid digestive adjustment issues. I typically recommend starting with 100 milligrams and increasing by 100 milligrams every few days until you reach the optimal amount. This gradual approach minimizes the likelihood of digestive discomfort, while giving your body time to adjust to increased mineral levels. Timing matters too. Taking magnesium approximately 1 hour before bedtime allows it to reach peak levels in your bloodstream, just as you're preparing to sleep. Pairing it with a small carbohydrate snack can enhance its uptake and effectiveness. The carbohydrates trigger a mild insulin response that helps drive magnesium into your cells where it's needed most. Now you might be wondering, if magnesium is so effective, why don't more doctors recommend it? The answer speaks to a fundamental flaw in our medical system. Most conventional physicians receive minimal training in nutritional approaches to health challenges. The average medical student receives less than 25 hours of nutrition education across 4 years of medical school. They're trained to prescribe medications that address symptoms, not to look for underlying nutritional deficiencies that might be causing those symptoms. Additionally, standard blood tests for magnesium only measure serum levels, which account for less than 1% of the body's total magnesium. You can be severely deficient in cellular magnesium while still showing normal results on standard blood tests. More specialized testing, like the RBC magnesium test, provides a much clearer picture but is rarely ordered. This creates a diagnostic blind spot where deficiencies go undetected and untreated. There's also the simple fact that there's little financial incentive for promoting magnesium. Unlike patented pharmaceuticals, natural minerals can't be exclusively owned or marketed, so there are no sales representatives visiting doctors' offices to educate them about magnesium's benefits for sleep. The information simply doesn't reach most conventional practitioners. Another patient, Richard, age 68, had been taking prescription sleep medications for over a decade. When he came to me, he was concerned about memory lapses and feared they might be early signs of dementia. His doctor had suggested yet another medication to address his cognitive concerns, creating a cascade of prescriptions without addressing the root cause. After testing revealed significant magnesium deficiency, we implemented a comprehensive approach, magnesium supplementation along with dietary changes to support better mineral absorption. We also identified and addressed several factors that were depleting his magnesium levels, including a diuretic medication and his habit of drinking carbonated beverages with phosphates that bind to magnesium. Within 2 months, not only was Richard sleeping soundly through the night, but his cognitive concerns had largely resolved. I didn't realize how much the sleep medications were clouding my thinking, he told me. Now I feel sharp again, and I'm actually remembering details better than I have in years. This highlights another critical point. Poor sleep doesn't just leave you tired. It affects virtually every aspect of your health. Chronic sleep deprivation increases inflammation, compromises immune function, accelerates cognitive decline, and even affects hormone balance and blood sugar regulation. Addressing the root cause of sleep disruption can have cascading benefits throughout your entire body. Beyond supplementation, there are several ways to naturally increase your magnesium levels and enhance its sleep-promoting effects. Dietary sources like dark leafy greens, pumpkin seeds, almonds, and dark chocolate contain significant amounts of magnesium, though absorption can be limited in seniors with digestive challenges. Incorporating more of these foods into your daily diet provides a foundation for better magnesium status. Epsom salt baths provide magnesium sulfate that can be absorbed through the skin, bypassing digestive limitations. A warm bath with 1 to 2 cups of Epsom salts about an hour before bed delivers magnesium directly into your bloodstream, while the warm water itself helps trigger your body's natural sleep response through a process called thermoregulation. As your body cools after the bath, it signals your brain that it's time to sleep. Some of my patients have found remarkable success with magnesium oil, a concentrated solution of magnesium chloride that can be sprayed directly onto the skin. Applied to the legs before bed. It can be particularly helpful for those suffering from nighttime leg cramps or restless legs that disrupt sleep. The magnesium is absorbed directly through the skin, circumventing digestive issues that might limit oral supplementation. Certain foods can enhance magnesium absorption, while others can inhibit it. High-fiber foods, for instance, can bind to magnesium and reduce its bioavailability. Consuming too much calcium without balancing magnesium intake can also create imbalances that affect sleep quality. The ideal calcium to magnesium ratio is approximately 2 to 1, but many seniors consume far more calcium, often through supplements, without corresponding magnesium. Alcohol and caffeine both increase magnesium excretion, potentially worsening deficiencies. Even a single alcoholic drink in the evening can increase magnesium loss through urine, while caffeine consumption throughout the day has a cumulative effect on mineral depletion. Limiting these substances, particularly in the afternoon and evening, can help preserve your magnesium levels. There are a few precautions to keep in mind. If you have kidney disease, you should consult with your healthcare provider before supplementing with magnesium, as compromised kidneys may not efficiently remove excess magnesium from the bloodstream. Similarly, if you're taking certain medications like antibiotics or blood pressure medications, talk to your doctor about potential interactions. For most seniors, however, magnesium supplementation is extraordinarily safe and effective. Unlike sleep medications, magnesium addresses a root cause rather than simply sedating you. It works with your body's natural processes rather than overriding them, and it doesn't create the dependency issues common with pharmaceutical sleep aids. Dorothy, 78, came to me with a complex set of issues: insomnia, anxiety, and heart palpitations that worsened at night. She'd been prescribed 3 different medications by 3 different specialists, none of whom had connected the dots or considered how these symptoms might share a common cause. Testing revealed she was severely magnesium deficient. We started her on a carefully calibrated magnesium protocol, beginning with small doses and gradually increasing to therapeutic levels. We also incorporated transdermal magnesium through Epsom salt baths 3 times weekly. Within a month, all 3 of her primary complaints had improved significantly. Her sleep was deeper and more consistent. Her anxiety had diminished to the point where she no longer needed anti-anxiety medication. And her heart palpitations had virtually disappeared. "I feel like I've gotten my life back," Dorothy told me. "And all from something so simple. Why didn't any of my other doctors think of this?" Dorothy's experience highlights an important point. Magnesium deficiency often manifests as multiple seemingly unrelated symptoms. By addressing this core deficiency, you can often resolve several health complaints simultaneously. This is the advantage of addressing root causes rather than chasing individual symptoms with separate medications. While magnesium is powerful on its own, I've found that combining it with a few specific supportive nutrients can amplify its sleep-enhancing effects. Vitamin B6 plays a crucial role in magnesium metabolism and helps it enter cells more efficiently. Research has shown that magnesium combined with vitamin B6 is more effective for insomnia than magnesium alone, with one study showing a 40% greater improvement when the 2 nutrients were combined. For those struggling with racing thoughts at bedtime, the addition of L-theanine, an amino acid found in green tea, can enhance magnesium's calming effects on the brain. L-theanine promotes alpha brain waves, the same waves present during meditation and the early stages of sleep. The combination helps quiet mental chatter while the magnesium relaxes the body, addressing both the mental and physical aspects of insomnia. I call this the sleep restoration trio: magnesium, B6, and L-theanine. When taken together about an hour before bed, they create a comprehensive approach to deep, restorative sleep without creating dependency or causing morning grogginess. This combination supports your body's natural sleep architecture rather than forcing artificial sedation. If you're currently taking sleep medications, It's important not to stop them abruptly. Instead, work with your healthcare provider to gradually reduce your dosage as your natural sleep improves with magnesium supplementation. Many of my patients have been able to completely eliminate sleep medications over time, but it should always be done under medical supervision. Abrupt discontinuation can lead to rebound insomnia and other withdrawal effects. So let's recap what we've learned. Chronic sleep disruption in seniors is often rooted in magnesium deficiency, a condition that affects up to 80% of older adults, but is rarely tested for or treated. Magnesium plays a crucial role in activating the parasympathetic nervous system and regulating sleep-inducing neurotransmitters like GABA. The most effective forms for sleep improvement are magnesium glycinate, threonate, and malate, with dosages typically ranging from 300 to 400 milligrams daily for most seniors. Timing is important. Taking magnesium about an hour before bed optimizes its sleep-enhancing effects. Beyond supplementation, Epsom salt baths, magnesium oil, and magnesium-rich foods can support optimal levels. Combining magnesium with synergistic nutrients like B6 and L-theanine can amplify its effectiveness for those with more persistent sleep challenges. If you're ready to reclaim your sleep naturally, start tonight. Begin with a quality magnesium supplement, preferably glycinate form, and take it about an hour before bed. Be patient. While some people notice improvements within days, the full benefits often develop over 2 to 4 weeks as your body's magnesium stores are replenished. Keep a simple sleep journal to track your progress. Note how long it takes you to fall asleep, how many times you wake during the night, and how refreshed you feel in the morning. This objective record will help you assess improvements that might otherwise go unnoticed. Remember, what you're doing isn't just masking symptoms. You're addressing a fundamental nutritional deficiency that affects countless bodily systems. You're giving your body the tools it needs to restore natural, healthy sleep patterns. If this information has been valuable to you, please hit the like button and share this video with someone who might benefit. So many seniors suffer needlessly from sleep disruption, unaware that such a simple solution might transform their nights and their health. Subscribe to our channel for more evidence-based natural health solutions for aging adults, and tap the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Each week we explore different aspects of healthy aging, always focused on natural, effective approaches that respect your body's innate wisdom. And please, leave a comment below sharing your own experience with sleep issues or any questions you might have. I read every comment and do my best to respond to as many as possible. Your questions and feedback help guide the topics we cover in future videos. Thank you for joining me today. I'm Dr. Rachel Thompson, wishing you the deep, restorative sleep you deserve. Until next time, take good care of yourself.